And these two right here are the next ones. So it just happened to be 0, 0. And so 0, 0 would have been down there. If it had been anything else, then those numbers will be there. Everybody understand what I mean? So it checks every one of those blocks to see if I should destroy your files during the checkup. I wish I could say that the Mac was a whole lot better in the process, but it does almost basically the exact same thing. And it may have to do with the sign of the times. Both of those were written between 1983 and 1985. And their entire point of their process for getting rid of the data would be to keep your system running and not preserve the data that got in the way. So it's a very slow system, very low storage, and they had to come up with a unique way to do something without using any more storage. I think this is genius, actually, but it does create a lot of work for us to try to reverse this process, and it still does it today. Like, these are all still the same processes that happen. So every one of these records, you're going to see that. It doesn't matter what that record is, you'll have a sequence number and then the array, and it will balance every single one. So you'll see every single record from here to here, and then you'll see it repeat again. And now this file called long has no data in it. It's just a text file that I made that has nothing in it. It's literally 0 bytes. So it is what's called a resident file. This file you will not find on the hard drive. It is only in this entry, in the MFT entry, because as it adds up, it actually just fits right here. So all of these attributes and the file are so small, they all fit only in the space of this one record. So they're called resident files. Okay? So if you do not get the MFT entry working again, you lose files, because text files are small, and a lot of times text files don't exist anywhere else. Okay? All right, so now in check disk and scan disk, the first phase is files, the second phase is index, the third phase is basically to check and see if every block on the hard drive is okay. Like, basically that's what it's trying to check and see if the entire system is intact and the files are okay. All right, so you guys want to take a break for a few minutes, and then we'll talk about the next piece of this so that you know how that works. Get some coffee. Yeah, we're gonna, in a few minutes, I hope to be into doing a example lab between NTFS and the two tools that you would get around some corruption if there was a file, if there's a folder that's corrupt. And so I'm going to use Disk Explorer for NTFS and get data back for NTFS. Okay? So. Okay, what time are you leaving?
Just have to. There's a Fortran problem.
No, I mean what time? What time?
Whenever you're done, I went in last night to do some more.
Okay.
I gotta do some more.
Yep.
Starting at like 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
I know. I mean, I had to go.
Last night, but then I got phone calls about it.
Yep. After class last night, I had to go to Lowe's and go get some tape, and then I had to come back here and do payroll. So I had to do payroll at 10 o'clock at night. So you gotta do what you gotta do, right? No, right, yeah. It sucks sometimes, but you gotta do it.
Billing, well, I guess payroll's different, but billing has to be the best day of the month, right?
Yeah. Yep, it sucks, but you gotta do it. Let's make some coffee. What do you think? Are you doing okay? So is this like the stuff that you want to get out of a class?
So,
is this like?
I mean, I don't know how much of the teardown we'll actually end up doing. A lot of what we have is like drives we bought, we sent out, and they just come back broken.
Well, you will do head replacements. There's no doubt. There's no doubt you're going to do head replacements, because a lot of stuff that you have is that's going to be what it is.
So, but I'm also wondering, kind of like, we have people who are responsible for imaging stuff once it gets back to our lab.